and a special hello to all my bonbons. How the hell are you? Today, this is kind of unusual for my content. I actually did a lot of tutorials back in the days on how to use different softwares, hardware, etc, etc. So today I want to teach you one of the secrets that a lot of YouTubers actually do, but ain't sharing you. Well, it's basically a secret thing that people just don't want to share with others. I don't know why, but I'm going to teach you. If you're like me, you're a YouTuber and you render with, say, Sony Vegas. You do 1080 videos and you end up with 2 gig files, 3 gig files, whatever. What if you could make those, let's say, 4 gig file down to 500 meg without losing any quality whatsoever? Would that spark an interest for you? I think it would. So let me introduce myself. I'm Morfar. I'm kick-ass. I'm called Morfar the Wizard. Anyways, let's Google first. So the software we are going to grab. I see the. Just going to see here if the settings are right. Yeah, hello Google, come on, work as intended, for fuck's sake. I'm doing a lot of downloading and uploading, and my internet is crap. As I said, that's why this software is so fucking neat. Right now I don't know why I googled. Usually there we go. Anyways, the program is actually called Handbrake. Instead of just, I'm going to link the site, of course, but I'm showing you the basic, how I found it. Basically how I found it, it was like an accident, but anyways. So open source video transcoder. So here we go. So it's handbrake.fr. Yeah, I have the latest. What you do is basically it's free. As it says, it's free. Yeah, it's free. For XP, Windows XP or later. So just download it. I can download it just for the sake of it and just see how big the file is. Handbrake has become very, very well structured. It was a very hard and complicated software to use back in the days. Well, back before last update. Okay, so it's 13.6 megabytes, so I can cancel that. I don't need that. But do as me. Like, if you want to be updated with the patches and all that, just write in your email here. It's definitely recommended, and you will get an email when Handbrake is updated and it's a major update or whatever, so you stay up to date. We can actually close down the site now. So let's open up Handbrake and doof. We have a queue list from last time. No, okay, so we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Okay, so Handbrake. This is Handbrake. I know it looks like a total mess, but it's a very easy software to use. Presets: universal, iPod, iPad, Apple TV, Android. For us, normal or high profile. High profile is those files are going to be big, and those are more for like 4K videos or 2K videos or whatever. Then you can create your own presets. When a preset is done, you just press add, but you can actually download, you can export one of these presets, or you can actually import your presets as well. I could just upload my preset, but it's better that I show you. I'm not going to even load a preset because I know how to work it out. Depending on how you actually record, I would recommend to record with DXtory, and don't download it, guys, and go and buy DXtory. Be nice to them because they really deserve it. So go buy it. Anyways, I record with the X264 VFW H264 MPEG-4 AVC codec. It's a long name, but trust me, if you just Google it, you find it. So what I usually encode it with is very fast, zero latency, fast decoding, tuning, no tuning, outer level, auto. Usually it's like, if I know I'm going to do a 1080, it's 4.1 level. Profile, well, high, main or high is all up to you, but I use high. Here you can have converted WUV, and the color space. We're talking about the colors of the original recording. I keep the input color space, so I don't want to lose any things at all. So either if I'm live streaming, I'm encoding I'm using DXtory as basically as a web camera for to show off the games to everyone when I live stream. Well, output mode, you should have a VW and obviously H264. Actually, you could have big X 264 if you so wanted. This log level none, and make sure that that's it. But this is good. When I record it myself, I go for lossless. That means I lose no quality whatsoever. CRF, this is like here, one, one is the last, but that's pretty much lossless. Then you record, usually if you use DXtory, a 10, you can set your default quality of the live stream at different levels, and let's say that you set it at 10. That equals about 23, 24, somewhere around there. But I script my Xsplit, so I use scripting, so I always record at 19, and I also set it in Xsplit on not set, and then I use CRF, the CRF script, and put it at 19, so it all lines up perfectly. But enough about that. That's just I just wanted to show you how I record and where I get my files from. And sometimes I do both file output and direct show output. This is like file output. This is if I record by myself, then I push up the FPS and I bump up this to 1080. If I wanna use it as a Sorry, I haven't slept for ages. Direct show output. This is actually the webcam. So when you hit record, it won't do anything except stream to DXtory if you actually have lined it up with DXtory as a webcam. So it's actually a very, very better, much better way to stream. Sorry for going off limits here on the Handbrake, but I think it's very important that you actually know what you're doing and that you actually record your gameplays very, very good, because quality is essential to Handbrake, because we are not going to lose any quality. So, but direct show output means basically, yeah, webcam. So it's used as a webcam, and you don't need to do much. You know, you can add your speakers, then you can add a microphone, you can add like everything here, you can add whatever. Like here I can push it this far if I want, but you know, that's overkill. That's way overkill. And by the way, before we go on, if you are on if you're going to live stream and use DXtory as a main source of income of the game itself, don't forget this yellow tab video settings and line it up with what you have here. My screen is a big screen. It's like is 2560 x 1440, so I can't go with like 100%, so I have to go with size, and then I have to write down here, and then you can include the mouse cursor. The good thing about this is that it's not like Fraps, where Fraps puts you down to 30 FPS if you choose 30 FPS. This actually records at 30 FPS and shows everyone else 30 FPS, but you keep the same FPS you would have otherwise. So they see 30 FPS, you record 30 FPS, but your gameplay experience is maybe 60, 70, 80 FPS depending on your computer. And as you see, you can have actually quite a lot of outputs, but don't go and be let's not go too deep into this, but that's the way to stream or record in my opinion. Okay, now to the most important thing of everything is the program itself. First, as I said, it looks like a total mess. Go here, check normal. You want the preset to be normal. Then you go ahead and open a file. Let's see if these are my files that are okay. Here, yeah, these are the files that have not yet have been handbraked. And as you see, it's a 5 giger, and yeah, I call it fuck it. Because I was so fucking mad because I didn't want to batch render all of them, so all of them is called fuck it. But yeah, we're going to add this one. You can actually add everyone in with open folder and add everything in that folder, but that's kind of buggy at the moment, so I don't recommend it at this stage. One thing I forgot to tell you before you start doing anything is that you well, first of all, check for updates daily is the best thing. Output files, where should you have the outputs? So I have mine at shall be handbraked, but for sake of it, we're going to create a new folder in here, because I don't want to mess up anything. handbrake.fr tutorial. Select folder, and then you can go in general. You can check advanced if you want to really go deep into all of these things here, but screw that. That's pretty much the thing you need. So we could actually just go here and say, wait a second, I don't want to have that. I'm going to I'm going to add another file. Boom. And now I added this, and because I added this one before, let's just reload Handbrake. Because now it's going to be put into the new folder, which is yeah, Handbrake FR tutorial. Fuck it. Okay, good. Because I don't want them to be handbrake to my current folder where it's already been handbraked. So first of all, make sure it's MP4, web optimized. Very important. You can downsize it, you can crop it, whatever, if you want. Right now you see we are having a 1080 file here. I can downsize it to 720 if I want. If you see anything on the cropping, go custom and make sure it's 0 everywhere if you don't want to crop it yourself for some reasons. But here I actually would recommend, because sometimes it can fuck up you totally, and now it's going to be rendered as 1934 times 1088. Don't do that. Go strict, so it will keep the aspect ratio as it should and as it's intended. Then filters. You don't have to do anything right here, right now. Not right now because of the new settings. Here's the wonderful thing. This actually was not here earlier. This was here earlier though. I like constant frame rate, same as source, or I actually prefer to have it at 2997 as you record it as that. I'm going to show you just briefly how it was before everything. This was what you had before. You had to know the reference frame, maximum B frame, cabback, 8.8 transformers, weighted P frame, pyramid frames, adaptive B frames, adaptive direct mode, and you know, it was a total mess, you know. But I actually learned all these things by myself. I usually try to play around with the software, and it actually turned out really good, but now it's even better. But we are not going to check use advanced tab because we don't want that. Go to audio first of all. Here, go to mono. You can use mono if you want, because it's going to, you can have the bitrate at 192 if you want so. I'm always going to with 192 because I think 192 brings out the full experience of the videos, and that's what I record with. And I usually record at 48, so the sample rate at 48. So, but this is just personal preferences and what you record with. Codec, you can use whatever codec you want. I go with a FAC, but we're going with stereo. But usually mono, the only difference is that you won't get the feeling of where, like, if they're shooting from the right side, you won't hear it from the right side, and so on. That's the only thing you lose, actually, but you actually make the file even smaller. But I go with stereo. If you go downsize it to 128, some are actually fine with 64 and at 32. It's all up to your own preference. It's like, what do you want? Like, you know, you can go auto if you want, you know, if you don't know this. But if you don't know this, let me give you a task. 128 44.1 is the standard, so I would go with that if you don't know. And same goes with your recording. If you know where the settings are, try to go with the bitrate of 128 and sample rate 44.1. Trust me, I've been a DJ for 10 years, so I know my music and I know my audio. Anyways, let's go back to video. So the first thing I told you was that first of all, we're going to not go with MPEG 4 or MPEG 2. We're going with the H264 because it's it's the best codec right now, and it's always going to be the best codec in my opinion. I think it's going to be for a very, very long time. Then you have quality. We talked about CRF earlier. We recorded at 19, right? The video is recorded at 19. So it should be like this. But you can actually go all the way to 29, 20, 29, 30, somewhere around there. Or if you rather want to go with the bitrate, I'll probably go with, I don't know, 10,000. I would recommend two pass encoding and a turbo first pass, so the first pass is good, but in my opinion better to go with quality, so I go with 29 usually. Then we have the preset of how are you going to render this. Adjust the X264 settings to trade-off of compression's efficiency against encoding speed. Disestablish your default X264 settings, tunes, profiles, levels, advanced options, string. Come on. String will be applied to this. You should generally set this option to the slowest you can bear, since slower settings will result in better quality and smaller files. That is very true. So I go with slow, usually. No, slower, sorry, slower. You can, if you want, placebo, but that's going to take forever to render. If you have a really, if you... I'm not going to brag here, but I have the fastest CPU right now on the market, the 3970X, and it's clocked at 5 gigahertz. So it's fast. So slower or very slow is very good for me. And it also results in a quicker quicker encoding, but maybe you have a slower CPU, but you know, you have to weigh up here. Like if you have a 5 gig here and you have like 0.5 upload, what is going to take longest? Make it Handbrake. Make Handbrake work for 1 hour and make it down to 500 megabytes, or upload it and keep it uploaded for several days. You do the math. So let's go with my usual settings. Tune, here's nothing you should actually go with, like animations, shit like that. Just like Tune settings to optimize for common scenarios. This can improve efficiency for particular resources, characteristics of output file. Changes will be applied after the preset but before all other parameters. But I would actually leave it at none right now. We were talking about this earlier. If you have a 720, go auto. It's why go, and you go baseline and then you auto. If you are going to go with a 720 file, 720p, I'm talking about resolutions here. Sorry if I'm being a bit I'm maybe talking like everyone knows everything, but I'm just telling you, like, if you have 720, this is like the best thing I came across with my 720 videos. But we are playing around with a recorded high profile. Most people would go with main, but I recorded with high, so I go with high. 1080s are 4.1. That the level is 4.1. So each level have their own. You can actually Google this to get the exact, like, for if you actually wanna know the exact level for 720, for example. But 4.1 is perfect for the 1080, and we're going to go with the 29.25 here. Web optimized, make sure that is clicked. Then you go back to audio, check that you did as you wanted. Subtitles, you can actually import subtitles if you want, and you can add chapters, but don't screw around with that. That's nothing. And also go and double check that it's 1080 aspect ratio and it's strict. So back, MP4, web optimized picture. Make sure it's your source will be the display source. Have the anamorphic on strict. Make sure the cropping hasn't filled in like -32 or whatever, because then the right side will be fucked up. I actually done the mistake, so trust me. Video, here it's all about preferences, the video itself, if you record it 25 FPS, whatever, or you can just go with same as source, but I like to have it at 29.97. Quality, here you can actually fool around. The lower you go, the smaller file will be, but you saw a warning here somewhere. Like this, for example, would result in a very quick job, but in a terrible, oh, terrible. So we are at 29. There we go. So this is the further down you go, the slower the encoding will be, but the better the picture will be. And like here, this is lossless. You don't lose any quality at all. But trust me, I'm going to show you the result after this, how it actually turns out. So what you do now, the file is loaded. Make sure you have the right file. Yeah, it's the right file here. The file destination, okay, it's going to go there. Make sure it's MP4 web optimized, and then you press start. Now it's going to start working here. Start calculating time here. The FPS here is you know, when you do 720, my FPS is usually about 150, 100, up to 200 FPS. It all depends on how good of a quality I want, but the job will take about 40-50 minutes. But the best thing about this is that if you're like me, you record a bunch of videos and you want to make all the videos like done in over the night or whatever, and instead of waking up and just turn another video on, you go to source again while you are while it's working for you. You can actually do a preview. So okay, so we want to see a preview of this, just to make sure that the quality is okay. Otherwise we will you know, restart it, show it again. So is now is going to encode this, or and play it, god damn it. There we go. Actually it was this is yeah, this is definitely, when I see this, this is from a well, first of all, it actually looks like the live stream did, but I think we should render a video that I know is Handbrake, a video that I know is like something that I've recorded myself, not on a live stream, because my live streams videos are way less good quality. Let's just preview this one, see what it is. Yeah, as you see, it looks exactly the same actually, and now we just did a preview. So let's go for something. Okay, it's 2.43, but it's not what we are looking for right now. We're looking for, is there a quality change? So properties, that's 2.4. okay. This we can actually maybe this one has to be fucking Metro. I think it's Metro. It's the same thing as you saw earlier. So let's pick this one and go with fucking hell. I'm on YouTube, and we know that everything is as it should, so we can just start encoding. This one I can actually, I think we're actually going to have time. Let's see how fast it's going to go. It's just going to take 6 minutes to encode this one, because I want to show you what kind of size are we looking at if you render it very fast. But first off, preview. Let's look at the quality of the live stream itself, or the video itself, how it will look. Sorry. Hello again, guys. I actually saw a big problem with my Handbrake. I actually did not pay close attention to fucking hell. I'm on YouTube. So let's open up the source we had. Was it? I think it was 6.1 here. Fucking hell, I'm on YouTube. I actually need to. You see, I had it on loose, and it's 1921. See, oh, double check everything. Oh, what? Strict now is fucking none. 2. Now, oh, look at this. Now is fucking with us. Now it's totally fucking with us. So now let's keep it strict here. There we go. Okay, now you saw the bug. Now you saw the bug yourself. It's very, that was actually very good that you actually saw it. God, I'm on YouTube again, but I've been on YouTube all along. Source maximum, why not? Add, first scan the source of the use. Fuck it, none. Add. Boom, shake it like a good God. I'm on YouTube again. Okay, so we need to render it again. So let's not make the mistake of not checking the video things. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Audio, good. Okay. So let me render this one. Obviously the file is already in existence, so we need to overwrite it. So let's check the FPS if it changed. Yeah, it popped up a little bit better now. So see you when it's finished in 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm just going to edit. So see you soon. Bye bye for now. And we are back. Right now we are right at 91%, 92. So we're talking about 24 seconds here. So I'm just going to show you how it looks when it's done, and we can go and check it out and compare it to the original file to the new one. So why go slow and wait? Maybe if you go placebo, we're talking about 4 hours or something, but I would go slower. Okay, queue finished. Boof. All done. You can actually set it up to do what you want when it's done. So if you wanted to perhaps, let's say, in the queue section, I think it's okay. Now we don't have that queue. Well, in the queue section, you can set what shall I do when the queue is done. And you can say, well, shut down the computer. If you like are sleeping during the night and you want the computer to be shut down after it's done, it will do that automatically for you. I just left it as it is, so it doesn't do anything when it's done. So, but it's just a good heads up for all of you. So it's done now. So what we could do is just could actually just let's open up that badass folder. Tutorial. Oh, okay. Here we have the preview. Okay, here we have the 6th. Okay, so let's go and check properties. Okay, so instead of what Handbrake had in mind here, let's see here, number 6 was 2.5 gig. We turned it into 852 megabytes. We're going to check the quality in any second. I'm just going to show you what, well, we can actually check the quality right now. Like, yay. No big deal. No big deal. You actually see that the quality is pretty much the same as it was before. And weirdly enough, my face and everything is in the same direction here. But yeah, you see black bars here on the side. Don't take that. You don't have to worry about that. And yeah, the quality is perfect. Let's skip it ahead. Here we have the, let's check this out. It's a bit laggy due to the way I'm recording this, but it's fluent. No, definitely nothing has happened to the video at all, and we did it in 10 minutes. So it's a little for eye candy and for people who are really that into it, and definitely, you know, okay, it's a little bit worse in comparison, in my opinion. But we're talking going from 2.5 gig to 852 megabytes in 10 minutes. But that was number 6. How much is number 6 when it's done slower? It's 346 megabytes. So there you have it. That's what you have to do. You just go with what you feel like, and I think that's it. This is me, Morfar. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, you've been eating too much. Puppies. I have to take care of that, but there you have it. Tutorial for the ultimate quality slash through with size. So quality with size using Handbrake for all you with the low bandwidth. So there you have it. This is my first official video on Morfar HD, and it's actually a tutorial. But hey, the real start is on June. It's actually on June the 1st, and we're going to live stream like a motherfucker that, because we're going to do live stream on Friday and Saturday, and holy fuck, because it's going to be the grand launch of Morfar HD, so it's going to be a bunch of videos being uploaded. I'm actually uploading a bunch of videos right now. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions whatsoever, I know this was a fairly long video, but I felt like I wanted to show you all aspects of this program, because it's a hidden program that no one talks really about. No, I haven't seen any big YouTubers talk about this, but I know that a lot of big YouTubers use it. But it's like one of those secret things you have in pocket, you know. All the YouTubers use their own techniques, and most people don't like to share their secrets. It's you know, but I want to help out, so there you go. Hope you enjoy it. And if this video actually did help you, thumb it up and share it and favorite, because I really need that on my new channel. And please comment like a motherfucker. If you have any questions, yes, comment in the comment section, and I will reply to as much as possible, and to my knowledge, because I don't know everything about this program yet, but I'm toying with this program every day, and I can tell you this is not the optimal solution. Probably I can tweak it to become as good as possible, and when I've done that, I will upload my profile, so you all can download my profile and use my profile for 1080 videos. And I'm also going to do a 1080 and a 720p profile, so you can use it. And all you have to do is just, you know, click boom, and then add a video, poof, and then press start, boom, shakalaka. And don't forget, lastly, double check everything. You saw my fault, I didn't do that. And the first thing you should do is make sure that you have an output file source. It's very important, so don't forget that. But puss och kram alla barnbarn. My name is Morfar. I hope you enjoy it. Until next time, now the videos that will be coming will be fucking gameplays and a lot of Amnesia and a lot of Metro and LA Noire and heck, I have too many videos. I like uploading 50 videos at one single time. So this video I have to upload in a single file, I think, or a single fuck it, I'm just going to make it getting up there today. So enjoy it. Okay, now I'm going to take care of my puppies because Ella has, my little sister, needs to take a break. It's like being a parent, and but you know, they grow, and for people who don't know, I actually rescue dogs here in Thailand. We call it Charlie's Legacy. And here we have Shokti. Shokti is not feeling that well right now, but Shokti is actually becoming better. She has worms right now because everything is pointing that way. But she has worms, but she's very alert and everything, so survival chance is very high. And then we have 2 more puppies, and what I do is save animals, and I pretty much handle 300 to 400 dogs and cats each week. But right now my friends are doing it, my Thai friends, because I need to take care of these puppies because they were at, when we found them at the garbage. I usually find puppies at garbage piles, and we found these puppies at garbage piles, and when we brought them to the clinic, one of them would have died 4 or 5 hours later if we haven't found them. So the dogs have really good karma. So this is why I'm in Thailand. So I both YouTube and I work 20 hours a day. During the day I'm saving animals, and during the nights I'm recording videos. So that's pretty much what I do. So puss och kram alla barnbarn. See you when I see you. Now it's time to take care of, you actually can't see Shakti. Yeah, there we go, Shakti. It was actually not me naming Shakti, it was a receptionist, and I actually have a tattoo of the name Shakti on my arm, and that was before, and she didn't even know it, and it means like good luck, but a lot more. So, but yeah, puss och kram alla barnbarn. See you when I see you, and hopefully you will be at the live stream. Bye bye, and remember to thumb it up if this video was helpful.